Well, President Obama said during the campaign that he would reform health care and everybody would be insured. And now it's come down really to a debate over a government-funded public option. That debate getting more heated last week when we learned the initial Senate plan for nationalizing health care would cost more than $1.5 trillion. And as it turns out, only cover about a third of our currently uninsured. Republican Senator Michael Enzi of Wyoming is joining me now. Good to see you, Senator.
Good to see you.
How do we have a health care plan that will cover all of the uninsured that's also affordable?
It's possible to do that. There are at least 4 plans out there that pay for it and cover everybody. And everybody in the Senate and in the House, Republicans and Democrats, want to have everybody covered. They want to make sure that pre-existing conditions are covered, chronic conditions are covered, and those people who are uninsured right now are covered. And it is possible to do that, but not under the 2 plans that have been put out. The 2 groups are going different ways, the Health Committee and the Finance Committee. The Health Committee has laid down evidently a hard and fast rule that this is how it's going to be, and we're going to have a government plan. And the Finance Committee has said, whoa, we've got to make sure that it's paid for. They've backed off. They're meeting in a bipartisan way with both Republicans and Democrats trying to come up with a plan that will be paid for. We're kind of in a situation like the farmers with the truck. They took the truck to market and they had a forced price that was lower than what it cost them, and after 2 or 3 trips they were going broke, and they said, hey, I think we got to get a bigger truck. That's what we're doing right now. We're saying there's this government plan. It's going to force doctors, just like under Medicare and Medicaid, to take less than what it costs them to actually do what they're doing. And the federal government's saying, we'll just get you a bigger truck. We're going to insure everybody under that same kind of a plan. That won't work.
How are we going to pay for it, Senator? Because the president has said that he wants to have this health care plan that some have said is a nationalization of health care with an eye toward not increasing the deficit, which probably will translate into higher taxes. That's something that Senator McCain was criticized for on the campaign trail. Do the American people, and what do you want them to know, understand what it may cost them to have the health care that many desperately need?
Well, it is distressing to see that most people think they're going to get their health care for free, and that's not going to be the case. Everybody's going to have a little bit of skin in the game, and they are going to have to take a look at the plan that Senator McCain was so roughly criticized for if they're going to pay for everything. And everything has to be paid for. We've already maxed out our credit cards. Tim Geithner didn't go to China because it was a nice place to go. He was going there to keep them buying our bonds. And when he spoke to the students, they laughed at him there because they know that we have maxed out our credit cards. We have to have some limits on our spending. And this is one of the biggest spending areas that we will have ever had. $1 6/10 trillion under one evaluation, $1 3/10 trillion under another evaluation. It just can't be more spending with no controls.
All right, Senator Enzi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Well, have you heard about this, Jamie?